Fishing is one of the most profitable activities in Stardew Valley. Even as a beginner, it can earn you a ton of gold, helping you unlock all the resources and dive into the fun parts of the game sooner. That being said, not all fishing spots are created equal. The game can be pretty complex, and if you're not prepared, you might end up spending the whole day catching nothing but trash. In this video, we'll break down the best fishing spots for absolute beginners in Stardew Valley so you can get rich real fast. But before we dive into the main course, let's learn how to fish first. Fishing isn't available on day 1. You need to wait until day 2 when you receive a letter from Willie inviting you to visit his shop at the beach. There, he'll give you a bamboo rod, unlocking the fishing feature. You can cast your fishing rod anywhere there's water. The controls vary depending on the platform, but on PC, hold down the left mouse button to build up power, then release to cast. It's usually best to cast as far as possible, since the further you cast, the easier it is to catch fish. When you hear this thing sound like this, it means something has bitten your line. Quickly left-click to hook it. If it's a fish, you enter a minigame, where you need to keep the ring bar aligned with the fish by licking to raise the bar and releasing to let it fall. Keep the fish within the ring bar until the catch meter fills up and you successfully catch the fish. Depends on how smoothly it goes, the quality of the fish can be different. There are 4 quality levels: normal, bronze, gold, and the highest is iridium. You can recognize them by the small quality star next to the fish. In addition to quality, geographic location plays a big role in what fish you can catch. There are 3 main types of fish based on location: lake fish, river fish, and ocean fish. Aside from the location and quality, fish type is another key factor. To keep things simple, there are 2 main categories: common fish and legendary fish. Quick tip: never sell legendary fish. You can only catch one of each, and once it's gone forever. There are nearly 50 common fish in the game, but only 5 legendary fish, making them incredibly rare and valuable. So while it's possible to fish anywhere there's water, it's more logical to cast your rod into deeper water or where the water is bubbling the most to catch fish more easily. Picking a spot that's both profitable and also contains the legendary fish is a good strategy, and that's exactly what we're about to dive into next. As a total beginner, you have access to 4 maps outside your farm, and each of these maps contains 1 legendary fish. Since there are 5 legendary fish in total, you might be wondering about the last one. Well, it's actually locked behind the sewers zone, which takes some time to unlock. Since that's more of a mid to late game area, I won't be covering it in detail in this video. For now, let's just focus on the 4 legendary fish you can catch early on and the best strategies to reel them in. Back to the 4 zones for beginners. The first zone is the Pelican Town, a good place to farm river fish. To get to this zone, from your farm, you just simply go straight to the right side through the filler map and voila, the Pelican Town. This town will have a river flowing down the right side of the map. But for a profitable fishing spot, you should head down the map, turn left until you see the blue house, then try to stand as closest as possible to the map axis and fish there. In this picture, you can see the red zone, which indicates the water zone that brings you the most fish. This is the only most profitable zone for fishing in Pelican Town, but unfortunately, the legendary fish is not here. So if you want to hunt for the legendary one, you should head to the far right of the map. To do that, from this fishing spot, you can go straight right and then cross the stone bridge to the library. From there, go straight up, past the Georgia Mart, heading to the waterfall and stand on the wooden bridge there. You can cast the rod upwards or downwards with whatever strength you like. Since you are standing on a bridge, it should have little effects on the fishing probability. Just keep in mind that you might catch more trash compared to the optimal fishing spot though. And one final note, the legendary fish in the Pelican Town, the angler, will only appear during fall at fishing level 3 onwards. So only come here when it's fall when you want to catch the angler. The second zone is the beach, and as the name suggests, the ocean fish can be found here. To get to the beach, you need to get to Pelican Town first. From there, just go south and cross the stone bridge, and you should get to the beach. This is also the place you'll meet Willie and get your first fishing rod. Before committing to fishing, you should spend 300 wood to repair the bridge, and that will let you have access to the pier on the right of the map. In theory, you can stand anywhere and can still fish efficiently as long as you cast your rod far away from the shore. But the pier to the right of the map is where you should stand to farm ocean fish, because there is a good chance to catch the legendary crimson fish in the summer if you are at fishing level 5. Try to swing your rod as far as possible and happy fishing. The third zone is the mountain zone, in which you can catch a good bunch of lake fish. To get there are two ways. If you are in your farm, you can walk upwards to the filler map and then go straight to the right side. If you are in Pelican Town, you may walk upwards to the community center map and then go up one more time to reach the mountain. There are two good spots here and you can choose between them, depends on your preference. If you are an adventurer, then right in front of the mine there is a very good square to stand and fish. But if you are reaching the mountain from below, then you may want to walk to the second floating land on the right and stand at the very tip of the land and cast your rod downwards. You don't want to cast the rod in any other directions because it's actually considered close to the land and it might affect your fishing capability. Both of the spots provide good fish as well as a chance to catch the legendary fish named Legend. Just remember to hunt Legend in spring and during the rain. You won't be able to catch it until level 10 of fishing though, which is not very beginner's level, but anyway, just a quick tip. And the final zone to look at is the Cindersap Forest. To get there are two ways. If you are in your farm, then just head south. You will reach Cindersap Forest. If you are in Pelican Town, then you can head downwards and turn left, and go straight to Cindersap Forest. Cindersap Forest actually have two collections of fish, the lake fish and the river fish. However, the lake fish collection is limited and contain nothing unique compared to the mountain lake. So here I just introduce you to the river fish in Cindersap Forest. In this map, you want to head down to the south and come to the big floating island in the middle of the river. From there, find your way to the downward tip of the land and you can fish there. When fishing, remember to cast your rod downwards at max strength. You can catch the river fish as well as goby fish, which is a special type of river fish, the waterfowl fish. And for legendary fish, the glacier fish can be caught here during winter at fishing level 6. And there you go, all of the best spots to fish as a beginner in Stardew Valley. I hope that this video can be helpful for you to get into the game. Keep in mind that this video does not contain all information about advanced fishing, because as you progress through the game, you will unlock many more places as well as more gadgets to help you catch better fish. But for a beginner, this should be enough for you to digest and hopefully making you rich fast in the game. It's Friction and this is the end of the video. Fishing is a component that makes Stardew Valley a very good game. And if you are curious why Stardew Valley is so good that it is the most tried despite being released for nearly a decade, then head over to this video to see if you can agree with my 3 big reasons. For now, thanks for watching and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next video. Bye!